Okay. Beta. I'm gonna show y'all boys where I'm from, man. I'm from the... What's the deal? Morning. Big Boss, K-Po, Top Boxing before I get to myself. Liquid. Tough times don't last. Good people do. Don't off yourself. Call that man high line. Remember you matter. Peep game. 84's on West Swing. Your boy driving down these country roads down here in this Texas. Finna go get a haircut real quick. And took off work, so... You know what I said, man, let me go and get my wig cut, man. You know what I'm talking about? Get this rug cut off my head, man. But, Shakur Stevenson. Shakap, no. The man has signed with Eddie Hearn and Matchroom Boxing. I just got a question for Shakur. How is that gonna get you the big fights? That's all I'm asking, right? And that's a legit question. How's that gonna get you big fights? Right? What has Eddie Hearn done with previous fighters from America who was black that put them in big fights? Don't worry, I will wait. He hasn't done a damn thing. I would keep it a stack. So, how is he gonna market Shakur? How is he gonna help Shakur get to that big stage and big status that he wants? You know what I'm saying? How's he gonna do that? Because I'm telling you right now, it's not. I don't see it happening. I feel like Shakur Stevenson is gonna get put in a situation how Demetrius Andrade was in. Right? Andrade, a talented fighter, was undefeated, had, you know, now granted, Andrade fought at 160 at the time. And at that time, Matchroom and all these people had all the top fighters at 160 pounds. Right? Or I won't say they had all the top fighters, but they had a lot of 160 pounders. They had a couple names. You know what I mean? But they had fights for Demetrius Andrade, and he didn't, even within the inside of that company, they couldn't get these fights made. So now, you got Shakur Stevenson coming to Matchroom, in which at his weight class, they don't have a lot of options for him at that weight. You know what I mean? At Matchroom. So who is he gonna fight? You know? Now, I think I know what Shakur is thinking. Shakur is thinking along the lines of, oh, if I go fight over there, then, you know, they'll make me a global star. Or, you know, I can build my brand over there. And then, you know, I'll get the big fights over here. No, you won't. You gotta build on American soil first. You get what I mean? Tank built on American soil. Yeah, he had one fight over there in the UK. He did. But the majority of his fights is on American soil. His brand was built here on American soil. You get what I mean? These dudes think they know the business of boxing and they don't. They wasting money and they wasting time. So I'm going to tell you what's going to happen with Shakur. Shakur is going to be like a Demetrius Andrade. He going to have all this talent in the world, but he going to waste all his prime years away fighting over there with Eddie Hearn. And then Eddie Hearn going to run him into the ground, and then Eddie Hearn going to let him go. Yeah, go sign with PBC. Go ahead. And by the time he going to come to where the real smoke is at, it's going to be too late for him. Shakur should have signed with either himself or PBC, because they have the blueprint to market you in a manner to where your brand can grow. It's proven. Every fighter that they have, right, they market them in a manner to where their brand is popping. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, at the end of the day, why wouldn't you go with a proven brand? Eddie Hearn is not a proven brand to me. I'm sorry. I don't care what nobody say. Eddie Hearn keep trying to come over here and make it. You know what I'm saying? He keep trying to come over here and, I'm going to do this. And no. Eddie Hearn, yet again, has not had a black fighter in the United States of America who he's gotten and helped build his brand to where he's a global phenomenon. He has a partnership deal with Devin Haney, right? He has a partnership deal with Canelo. I know Canelo ain't black, but he has partnership deals. You know what I'm saying? He don't have a fighter where that's black that he built from the ground up from here. Now, he has Anthony Joshua in the UK who he's built from the ground up, but that's Anthony Joshua. He's from the UK. He's from over there. And he can fight in any continent over there. You get what I mean? So all I'm saying is that I don't understand the move for Shakur Stevenson. To me, it's another duck move. I'm sorry. I can't co-sign this one. Because you not understanding the art of business, and you not understanding the logic of, okay, boom, all these fights are over here. Let me go where the smoke is at. No. Yet again, you putting yourself at a disadvantage. You putting yourself in a situation to where you ain't gonna get these fights. You got Top Rank who got all the fighters. You got PBC, they got fighters. Right? Arguably the face of boxing on their roster. What are you gonna do? How are you gonna get these fights done? These are the things that I be talking about. You can't sit here and say, oh, I want the top fights, and not align yourself to get the top fights. This is the question I have for Bud. It was like you sitting here signing with this dude, and you like, oh man, we the bosses, we can make them. You can't make them boys do nothing. If they don't see an opportunity for them to get some money off of it, they're not gonna try to make that happen. That's why Bob Arum wasn't willing to make the Spence fight. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't willing to talk business with Al Heyman. Because he wasn't gonna get put in on the cut. For starters, he don't like Al Heyman. And another reason he wasn't gonna get put in on the cut. So yet again, you back to square one. Same thing with Shakur. Shakur was on Top Rank, and Top Rank got dang near like a lot of 135 pounders who are top fighters, right? Shakur was on Top Rank and couldn't get those fights. He couldn't get the George Kambosos fight. He couldn't get the Lomachenko fight. Baron Chunk and all that. He couldn't get those fights. And he was signed to the same promotional company. Just like how Bud was signed to Top Rank. He couldn't get the Manny Pacquiao fight. He pushed. He huffed, he puffed. He couldn't get the fight. So he back to square one. I be telling y'all, man, you gotta align yourself with the right people. It's business, bro. You gotta think and make decisions off logic, not emotions. Because I'm telling you, he ain't signed with PBC because of Terrence Bud Crawford told him, hey man, don't sign with no PBC, we don't like them. Which I don't understand why, bro. I don't get it. I don't understand it. But you signing with Eddie Hearn is not gonna get you, I'm telling you. Him signing with Eddie Hearn is not going to get him where he needs to be. I promise you. And this is another thing I got to call out about Shakur. Shakur is talking about all this pro-black stuff. he talked about how, hey man, you know, I'm black, you know, we don't, you know, the blacks don't support each other, you know, we hate on each other, this, that, and the third. All right, cool. So let's use that logic. Al Heyman black. You ain't signed to him. But you signed to this white, green-eyed, brown-haired white dude from England who got no experience in promoting in the United States, who is not a solid dude, right? It's been many things Eddie Hearn done caught in a lie on. He's even openly admitted. Go to that press conference he did with Jerry Businis. He's even openly admitted, like, oh yeah, you know, I know, you know, we say certain things just to promote the fight about certain fighters, you know, but, you know, that's just to promote the fight. In other words, he's saying, hey man, I know my fighter can't beat this fighter, but I'ma back him, you know, just because he signed to me. And the list goes on. There's been a lot of things that they caught Eddie Hearn on, right? The Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua. Y'all remember that back in the day. They told Deontay Wilder, go get 50 million or something like that, and he went and got 50 million. I was like, all right, let's make the fight happen. It didn't happen. So all I'm saying at the end of the day, to keep it 1,000, man, Shakur, this is a bad move. It's a bad move, I feel like. Now, I could be wrong. May come back later and you know, he is a pay-per-view star. But as of right now, I think it's a bad move. You got Turkey Al-Sheikh who don't know the business of boxing. He don't know it. He just throwing money around. He just throwing dollars. He just wasting money. But hey, it's his money. He can do what he want with his money. But he wasting money and time. This not a good look, bro. And this the thing. The reason why Shakur get the heat that he get, because he talk too much. Nah, he may be like, man, I'm a man, I can talk. You can talk. But when you sit there and you say things and your actions don't match what you saying, that's when you get cooked. You saying, oh, I want to fight the best fights, but you fighting Cordova or Cordina. Come down in a Beamer. I don't know what his name is. All I'm talking about is this. Your actions speak louder than words. I've been telling y'all this. I told y'all this about Terrence. When he was signing Top Rank and he talking about he wanted to fight Errol, I said, if you want to fight Errol, wouldn't you put yourself in a situation where you can fight Errol? That's all I'm saying. When you put yourself in a situation to where you could get that fight, where you could be like, all right, cool, yeah, I'm ready for that fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna sign with y'all or a partnership deal, whatever. He didn't do that. It took him until 2023 or 2022 to say, I'm done with Top Rank. I'm taking control of my career. Which he should have been did that. You waited till you like 35, 36 years old to open your eyes and be like, man, you know, these boys ain't doing a damn thing for me. I'm telling you, the same thing gonna happen with Shakur on Matchroom with Eddie Hearn. They ain't gonna do a damn thing for Buddy. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let's go.